Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Today, just as I said on my description, it's 28 days I have been here. I certainly don't feel like a patient no more. I feel like a prisoner. And believe me, when I tell you a prisoner, I feel like a prisoner. And just as I said on my description, there's only lies and more lies. Lies and more lies. But, I was just, sitting here and just wondering what exactly is happening out there. What I read on the newspaper, what I read online, nobody really don't care. And I can tell you this, yeah, nobody don't care about the small man. People, and it's not just before we go down that road, but people really don't care about nobody, And let me tell you this today, yeah? Everybody have their short salary. Every politician who talking and making decisions, they all saying who, everybody have a short salary. Their salary are cut. Nothing they have lost. So they could tell you stay inside, shut down your business, close down your hard work, don't sell Palori, don't sell Sahina, don't sell nothing. They could tell you to do anything because it is not affecting them. Who, you ask yourself today, who does really affecting? It's affecting you and I, but more you. Those who go out there, the single mothers, the single fathers, who go out there and work. Before COVID-19, during COVID-19, after COVID-19, it is not affecting the politicians. I mean, we all aware of the effects of the coronavirus and this pandemic, and how we must really protect ourselves and stay alive and do what we have to do, sanitize, social distance, and do what we have to do. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, people are suffering. And I mean, first thing people might say global, but who's saying global? Who's saying, well, we have to go through this? People who have money in their pocket. You see, people who have money in their pocket go say anything, well, you have to go through this, what we going to do? Well, we going to let we stay. But what about the people outside, ladies and gentlemen? And I remember it. This took me back to people who have, during the flood time and twice they had the great flood in Trinidad. And we had given out thousands and maybe 50 or 60, I can't remember, thousands of hampers. And the nights after night we went out there. And I've been into certain areas where people have nothing to eat. People just pour, they just down and out. And you ask yourself, all these billions and billions of dollars they borrow, and this one and 50 million here and this and that. Who really getting that money, boy? Who really getting that money? Who really getting that money? Who really care? Who really anybody care about this small man, boy? I said on tonight and I say, and I always say this on TV, yeah, that this is one place. Not every creed and race has an equal place, yeah. It have the rich, it have the poor, and just who don't care about you. It have the middle class. Nobody don't care. Because I will tell you this happened in Trinidad. All the politicians and the who is who ran
packing the mail, it's gone. She like I
ran back to their kingdom. They ran inside and they left the people outside. They left the people outside. We have been abandoned. I mean, it's just oppression. People have been taken advantage of. Imagine all this going on. Man still opening here. This one's still opening. That one's still opening. But the small man, they're just being affected. All the money. You get anything? I'm asking you, look around tonight. How you really going to pick up this? You have any saving? There are people who do have a saving. There are people who have absolutely nothing. And somebody just said, if I was inside, I would not have been saying anything. It's only because I'm inside. If I was outside, sorry. If I was outside, I'd have been batting for you all. I would have been batting for you all because I didn't have to wait until it had a pandemic to come out and give. I didn't have to wait because go back to all the disaster, go back to everything, go back to the fishermen in Vancouver, and they will tell you, go back to the 2 floods, they will tell you, I did my part. I do have to, listen man, I will always speak out against injustice, I will always speak out against injustice, always. But it just sad. People, you see, and I'll tell you this, yeah? People, because they close down your business, stay indoors, yeah, I understand all that. We understand all that. We're doing that. But there are people, ladies and gentlemen, who can't even sustain themselves for 3 weeks, you know? Who can't even sustain themselves for a week. They live on a salary. They live week to week on a salary. They are nothing. But who really care about them? Nobody really care about them. Who really care about them? Everybody cooking up, everybody linemen, everybody. But there are people hungry out there. There are people just have nothing to fall back on. Some of you might have a saving and you say, well, you know what? I have my little money put away, I'm using it. But there are people who just don't have nothing and like nobody don't care nothing. Nobody don't care nothing. This soon shall pass, you know. This soon shall pass. I mean, even in New York, you're realizing a dropping the figures, the death toll dropping. Here, well, I don't even know about it. Every nation, and I'll tell you this here. You know why other nations and other people in the Caribbean, they're so, they know exactly what is going on because the government at the end of the day, they are not hiding the figures from them. They are letting you know how many people have been tested, if it's 5,000 per million or whatever, how many people have been tested, how many people infected, and they're letting you know. They're not hiding. Why do you think people in America are so scared? Because the government telling them everything. Everybody in some of these islands, all of the islands, government, even in Barbados, the government not hiding nothing from the people. So when if you seen all this, you won't take no chance and come outside. You will never take a chance and come outside. But here, why do you think people up and down? Because they know it's a mama guy thing. They know like something. There's so much untruth in this. There's so much untruth. It is unbelievable. People hiding the figures. One time with this, next time with that, one time with this. I mean, I don't even watch. I don't even look at the briefing again. I don't even look at it. I don't even look at it. You can just mama guy. They're just playing with the people. But remember, all those who sitting at that table, everybody's salary sure, Everybody had their money home. Everybody had this, had that. Where all the money gone, I don't know. Ask yourself tonight, where all the money, where all the money? All the money they have taken all over. All the 100 million, the 150, the 200, how much? Hundreds and hundreds. Who get it? You get it? Okay, forget me, you get it? I just want to ask you that tonight, you get it? But don't worry. Yeah, Riyadh, I see you watching also. And it just sad. I really, tonight I really sit down and I say, boy, say, look at that, yeah? You feel you will bring me here and all kind of back and all thing, and I don't have time for that. I have voice note, I have recording, I don't have time to come out with that. It's bigger than, it is bigger than Ian Alleyne. It is way bigger than Ian Alleyne. To prove a point and say, well, this one that called me, that one that called me, I will do all that when I come out, but that is trivial in a time like this. That is not important. People are hungry. People are displaced. You're telling people, close up this, close up that, close up this. What people going to do? What people going to do? Of course, people might, you see, and I always say it, yeah, who in the kitchen feels the heat? Who in the kitchen feels the heat? Who in the kitchen? And I just don't know what to say again. To be honest with you, I just don't know what to say again. Serious. How long? I mean, look at my situation here. Look at my situation here. 1 minute are negative, 1 minute are positive. I did a swab test today. I don't know when I'll get back. That is about how long. But listen, how long you think they'll keep me down for? Because you only bring me in here because I go talk out and I will speak out about all these things that are going on. And maybe I would have tried to make sure to get hampers to everybody and try to sort them out. Yeah, I would have done that. And even those who bad talk me and all too, I would have done that too. I don't have time for that. As somebody said, this one bad talk. I don't have time for that. Because I tell you this, I have learned over the years being in public life, the same people who praise you today is the same people will cut you down the next day. The same people. Like we just, I mean, the Christian community just celebrated Easter and whatnot. And if you know the story of Easter, that, I mean, that whole period, it will tell you that the Palm Sunday, that they took out the palm, and while Jesus was entering the city on the donkey, they waved the palm and they said, "Great King of Kings, Lord of Lords, this, that, the greatest thing out." And the same people who was there the Sunday, the next Friday, they said, "Crucify him." They said, "Crucify him." So no matter what good, that is human nature. So I am not moved by that. I really not moved by that. And just as everybody is saying, this too will pass. I will come out here eventually. I will come out here eventually. But the bigger picture is, your access of what really going on in this place. I mean, every day shut down this, close down that. Close down that, do this, do that. Money taking, money spending all about the place, but you are getting nothing. But I wonder, what about them people like the man who cutting the grass? The man who cutting the grass. The little man who have a little day work, and you know, you might be putting down tiles. What is man, boy? People who might get a little 200 a day and have to carry home that money to buy a little chicken. What about these people, boy? And that is why not in a time like this, you need to be a brother's keeper. You need to just, I mean, see what you could do. If you have a whole bread, try, and you know your neighbor is working away. Not everybody might be lucky as you and have a saving and say, well, you know, this money I have here is to help me out and whatnot. But see how you could help your neighbor. Help your neighbor. Help. Do something. Make a little hamper. You have 10 kind of food. Try to give somebody too. Try to help somebody, because not everybody is blessed and fortunate like you. Something you need to stop and count your blessings and say, wait, boy, look in the midst of all this, I still have things to eat. But I wonder if my neighbor, I wonder if the man down on the street, I wonder if the man in the back street. Because it's a hard time for everybody, you know. It's a very trying time for everybody. I mean, we know what's going on in the outside in the world, but let's focus on Trinidad and Tobago. It's a hard time. It is a hard time. And people are sad. They're not getting things. They're saying you're getting this grant, you're getting that grant. You get any grant? Tell me something. You get any grant? You got any grant? No. So today, you know, I just decided, I say, you know what? I must come out a little bit and just tell you, be strong out there. This too shall pass. Everything will pass. Everything will pass. What you think? I mean, everybody talking. You know, sometimes you just scroll trying to watch these people just talking in this.
Another one. Huh? Back in the mail. Let's go.
This press briefing, and it's like, they might show money and everybody, nobody's salary cut, don't matter what Covid-19 or COVID-100, that are affecting them show money. When month end come, them open their salary packet, you know. Them is show money, everybody had a show money. But nobody really thinking, what about this small man, boy? Everybody's always trying to mash up this small man. Now you realize people making doubles and selling. Yeah, they're making doubles and selling. Imagine that. In the supermarket, all about it is like, it's sad, it's just sad. The small man have no voice. So ladies and gentlemen, I just decided just to go live and just tell you exactly how I feel and what's going on and things. But you know, be strong. This too shall pass. It will pass. It will pass. God is a good God. It will pass. But it's just a sad time. People abusing the power. You know, they say absolute power corrupts. Yeah? They're just abusing the power. They're just abusing it. They think they're invincible. They will sit down and then push out their chest, and they're super confident and don't care about nobody, and just say this, say that, say this. But don't worry. Kobo fly high, must come down to drink water. You must come down to drink water. You must come down to drink water. You know, and I will tell you this, I wouldn't wait to tell you this. And somebody asked me last week why you went live, and I'll tell you why I went live. If I didn't go live, and you remember they told me to leave here, and I became concerned, and I was asking myself, well, how you could discharge me and send me out just so after keeping me for 20-something days. Today's 28 days, And I said, you know what, this have more in it. This have more in it. I started to get some information, and you know, little signs and I realized if I didn't go live, we would have never known, the country would have never known the problems and what exactly was going on with the Trinidad Public Health Laboratory. You would have never known that with respect to the test. And it's only when we went to court they realized that they come out and say, well, you know, there was a mistake with the result, a mix-up. They say it's a mix-up. It sounds good. A mix-up sounds good. But nevertheless, so if I had gone out there, let's say I was positive and I had gone out, well, I was positive. Say I'm positive, yeah? They say I'm positive. So you send me, what about my family? What about people around me? What would have happened? So you see how it was our next catch again. And ladies and gentlemen, I never influenced nobody to give me no discharge form. I never did that. I never did that. Never. But don't worry, the truth will come out. The truth will come out. God don't like, you know, God don't like ugliness, you know. God do not like ugliness. But I just, you know, it's just sad what's going on in this country. It's just sad. It's sad. Every, you know, it's like a certain crew of people, a certain section of people getting everything. They're making sure they sort out their business. But all these small entrepreneurs, all these small business might affecting everybody. But nobody getting nothing. Nobody getting nothing. So, don't worry. Don't beat up, you know. Don't beat up. You know, I ask myself tonight, how long you think you will keep me here for? How long you think you will muzzle me for? How long? How long? Yeah. I will sit here and I will wait. And I will come out. I will come out and I will speak out. I will speak out. You could keep me here for how long, but I must come out one day. I must come out. You might come back and tell me, hey, you know, that test come out positive. Hey, boy, we gotta take our next one. You gotta wait long. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. No, don't worry. I'll sit here and wait again. But to come out, I will come out. And you know, I'll tell you this here. While you're doing me all that, nobody's thinking the psychological effect it's having on my family. What about my son? That he will call me, Daddy, when you're coming home, boy. When you're coming home, I'm missing you. Come home now. When you're coming home, nobody, you know, nobody will think that there's a child that is grieving. There's a child grieving. I said, when my father coming home, boy, when it is 28 days, you know, 28 days. I don't want to go into details about the DRC. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. But think about what I have just said. You really need to be a brother's keeper. You need to come out and, well, nice really say come out, but see what you can do from where you are. See who you can help. As I say, you have a whole pack of juice. See if you can give somebody half. Because people are hungry. People, the money and the wealth up there not trickling to those who are affected by this COVID-19 down here. It's not trickling. It is not trickling. So, I would like you to have a wonderful night. Be strong. And God is good. God is good. God is good. God is good. This too shall soon pass. Remember, I tell you that this too, I'm telling you, this too shall soon pass. Believe me. You just have to just watch as it unfolds. But let me tell you something. And you remember what I tell you here tonight. Those who run racket with this will be exposed. Yeah? Those who run racket with this, because there are people who are praying every day for God to help them and for God to supply their needs, for God to change their situation. Nobody ever imagined they would have been in a situation. So everybody praying right now, and God will answer the prayer of the people out there, and He will expose those who in bacchanal and who in racket. Watch and see. You just watch and see as it unfolds. Someday you just have to be quiet sometimes and just relax and let everything unfold. You find out breathing good. Somebody said they find out breathing good. I could hold my breath for 2 minutes, you know. Yeah. Good, you know. I hold my breath for 2 minutes and I just relax in. It's the unjust, boy. It's the unjust. It's just sad. It's the unjust. It's the unjust. Every day I get calls on my phone. Mr. Alleyne, I don't have nothing to eat, boy. Mr. Alleyne, you know what's going to happen to my business, and I don't know what. Me and my family work hard and we open a little business, boy. We had 3-4 employees. People just Like people just, I don't know. You know, they have no emotions in making decisions. They're not thinking. If you ask them any question, they're changing the law, they're changing the rules, they're changing the regulation. You can't ask nothing. And what they have done, they have like, you know, they bought out they bought out certain media. They have the media persons. So anytime you might ask a question from a media house, bam, they are the people to ask the next question. You think me I know what all that? You think I don't know that?
Another one. Huh? Pack.
But don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. God is a good God. I know why I'm so calm tonight, you know. I know why I'm so calm tonight. I know why I relax. I just, you know, waiting and I just watching. But tonight I just want people to know out there that I understand your pain. I understand what you're going through. I understand there are a lot of people out there fighting to it. There are a lot of people trying to do hampers. And I mean, they're trying, but at the end of the day, there's a government. There's a government, and the government must see about the people. And you ask yourself, them really seen about me, boy? You have to line up long line to go and get some paper. Yeah, again, they're fixing the people for all kind of bacchanal going on. Where all this money gone? All this 100 billion, almost $1 billion. Where gone? Where gone? Where gone? Look at the oil price today. Where gone? What exactly going to happen to us now? But don't beat up. God is our good God. You'll have a wonderful night. And look out for my show, yeah? Look out for my show. Look out for my show. When I come out from me, all my advertisers, don't beat up. Their numbers to call. Call and book yard one time. We will weather the storm. I will weather the storm, and I will weather the storm. Nobody gonna muzzle me and keep me down, you know. Days for crying done. Days for weeping done, and I not gonna weep. Whatever. I am only human. Real people, big men do cry, yeah? Because I am real. I am real. So ladies and gentlemen, be good and make sure and pray tonight. Watch around, watch your family, watch your children, and ask yourself, where are we really going? Who really setting we up? Who chaining us up? Do I have all the money that they say that they have borrowed and whatever? How I gain that? How you gain that? What you get tonight from them? Nothing. Nothing. Just words. Just think about what I have said tonight. Good night.